What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Money Grand National Series. Well, on NBC for the first time this season. Oh yeah, here we go. We are at Daytona, getting ready to kick off the NBC half of the season with a few ESPN races sprinkled in. I don't know how we do it here on the channel. So, anyways, yeah, here we go. We're at Daytona. This is definitely gonna be a wild one, just like earlier this year. But only difference is it's at night. So time for some crazy action here under the lights from Daytona. This bumpy old surface that was probably 30 years past a repave. Long overdue for a repave here. But these drivers are gonna try and maintain control of their vehicles as they go over these treacherous bumps. Alright, so here we go. Heading through turns 3 and 4. Now out of turn 4, your pole sitter Kurt Busch and outside pole sitter Martin Truex Jr. will have control of the field as the pace car makes a hard left turn onto pit road. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We are racing at Daytona. Go through 1 and 2 for the first time here today. Hate that the sound just kind of cuts off. One car on the apron, that's Chris Mack dropping to the tail of the field. Hanging around back there, doesn't like what he sees and how it feels. Can't blame him. How bumpy this surface is. Hard to hold the line. Lap 1 in the books. Kurt Busch, your pole sitter, leads the first lap with Martin Truex right there on his back bumper. Truex and Busch driving away from the field, and here comes everybody else. 3 wide behind them. Now these two need to stay tucked in, nose to tail, otherwise they'll just get eaten alive by the pack, who are already about to steamroll them as they fly down the back straightaway. But here comes Biffle pulling out of line. I thought he was going to push his teammate. Looks like he needed to get some air on the nose of that car. Let Martin slide back in front of him. But now that they have caught the top 2, and the top 4 now starting to break away from the rest of the field. This is bunched up back there. Everybody checking each other up as they get single file out towards the front of the pack. Those are the ones that are starting to pull away a little bit. But anyways, here we go. Through 3 and 4. Or 1 and 2, excuse me, once again. Down the back straightaway. Clint Boyer down low and looking for some help. He's got it from the 11 of Paul Menard. And here comes his teammate Jeff Burton hopping down the racetrack right down in front of him. And he's going to go to second place off of that, getting by affiliated car. DEI or Chance 2 car, the 8 of Martin Truex Jr. The 39 of Kurt Busch continues to lead though here from Daytona. But here comes Burton. Down low, Jeff Burton on the inside. And here comes the 87 of Nemechek, forcing them 3 wide. The top 2 breaking away from the rest of the field just a little bit as they go 3 wide behind them here, but they're going to get eaten alive by the rest of the pack once they get formed back up. And here comes front row Joe Nemechek on the inside. Here comes Kenny Wallace now down low in the Ford. First Ford to peek his head out towards the front here is that 22 of Kenny Wallace. Another Ford not too far back, the 10 of John Andretti back there. But here comes another Dodge back into the picture. The 42 of Casey Mears working his way up into the mix. Cars are everywhere here as they start to bunch them back up. 3 wide, entering turn 1. Kurt Busch deciding which lane to go with. He's going to stay up high. Doesn't want to be caught in the old sucker hole. He's going to go down towards the bottom just a little bit, but he's ultimately going to stay on the high line. Or towards the middle, I should say. Here comes the 42 of Mears. Casey Mears on the inside. Here comes the 29. Jeff Burton back down to the bottom of the block. The 22 and the 39 trying to get something rolling on the high side. Can they do it? They've got a nice run, but here comes the 42 of Mears trying to block it. Can't quite get up there in front of Kenny Wallace. Wallace had to check up for that. And now here comes the 39 well, never mind. I was about to say here comes the 39 of Kurt Busch, but they were all able to squeeze back in there. What the heck? Here comes the inside line getting formed back up. It's the 66 of Scott Wimmer with a run. That's another Ford coming to the front here. It's the 64 of Jamie McMurray working its way up into the mix as well. Jeff Burton is way out of here. He is gone. The field trying to run him back down. It won't take too long before they can do that. Burton, Wimmer, McMurray, your top 3. Here comes Johnny Sauter to the inside of that 64 car. McMurray has no help behind him. The outside line is starting to roll. The inside line is always the preferred line on these types of tracks, but the middle can never really seem to get going here. Now the top starting to lose some of the cars on that train. The middle lane started to prevail just a little bit. Everybody hopped back up to the outside, and now here comes the 00. Johnny Sauter heading into turn 3 on the inside of Scott Wimmer. 3 wide through the field. Brad Teague not clear, and he's going to wreck the entire field. Big crash in turn 3. Caution comes out. One car up and over is Matt Kenseth. Oh, and another one, Stacy Compton. Gets glitched onto his roof by NR 2003 physics. A hard hit just launched the car. The first caution comes big time here from Daytona International Speedway. Let's go back and take a look at what just went down. Brad Teague through the middle, had a run, thought he could clear the 27 of David Green on the bottom, just couldn't quite clear that 27 car, gets himself turned, comes up, collects Kyle Busch. The entire outside line gets stacked up, and as the cars slide down the banking, there's just nowhere to go. Tony Stewart into the back of the 47. John Wood sends him into the wreck, and just nowhere for these guys to go. Cars wrecking everywhere. So we watch it once again here. You see the 52 and the 27 already making contact at the bottom of the track. Brad Teague slides back up into Kyle Busch. John Andretti gets sandwiched into the wall pretty hard. Kyle Busch hit hard as well. There's Casey Mears into the wall. Kurt Busch. Kenny Wallace. I mean, it just stacks up down there. Dave Blaney tried to get through. Here comes Carl Edwards sliding down the track right into his path. The 33, the 47, the 21, the 22, the 2, the 5, all getting involved in this one. The 52 is destroyed. So it's the 35. Here comes Regan Smith. Thought he could sneak through on the apron, but the wreck just ended up washing down the track, and he was still coming in there a little bit too hot. Then further down, what happened down here? Looks like a few remnants of the first wreck kind of bottled up down here. Oh yeah, the 59 Stacy Compton hard into the outside wall as they were down on the apron trying to avoid the wreck, and there's obviously not as much grip down there as there is up on the actual racetrack, and that's just a hard lick. And then the 43, I'm not sure what happened there, couldn't see, and just turned directly into that 59 car. I guess he was trying to avoid the other cars towards the bottom of the track, and he just Went right into Stacy Compton, put him over on his roof. Compton's second time this season being on his roof. This season alone. So, wild stuff for Stacy Compton there. Caution is out, and we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Daytona. We are just about set to get going again. Pace car is in. Jeff Burton, your leader. Johnny Sauter on his outside. Green flag back in the air. We're racing once again. So about half the field was taken out in that last wreck, but we still got a decent chunk of cars out on the racetrack and a fair amount of competitive cars as well. So this should still be pretty entertaining here from Daytona. 3 wide already. Further back, Chris Mack on the bottom, just trying to hang on to it. We know he does not like how bumpy this racetrack is. Can't stand it. He's trying his best just to hang on here. They're up already, some 3 wide. They kind of squeeze together. They like the funnel up heading into turn 3. I noticed that last time around here too. Chris Mack on the apron. Trying to get back in line here. He does. Now underneath the 36 of Tim Sauter. Oh, contact! And around goes the 86 car in front of Kevin Harvick, and Chris Mack is on his roof once again. Just like Michigan, and gets hit hard again by Brad Teague. More cars being taken out of this race in another semi-big accident. Chris Mack upside down. My goodness. Coming out of turn 4. Jeff Burton looking to lead us back to the caution flag once again. Chad Blunt right behind him. Burton is your leader. Man, what just happened? Chris Mack looked like this came across the nose of that 21 car. Have to watch it back and see. Starts to wash up the racetrack a little bit right here. Puts a little bit of wheel in it. Oh, bottoms out. You saw it hit the bump right there. And that got that car way out of shape. He's trying to hang on to it. The car drifts back down the track right into Harvick's path. Man, nothing he could do there. Car just bottomed out and went around on him, and then gets squeezed into the wall. And just the perfect angle to get that car on its roof. You saw Ashton Lewis hit hard there. The 88 of Mark McFarland has some big time damage as well. Oh, more getting caught up in it. Watching it one more time here. Chris Mack struggling to hang on to that race car already on this bumpy, treacherous surface. Bottoms out right there. Gets loose. Tries to save it. About had it corrected, but ran out of room as Kevin Harvick was just right there. Round goes the 86. Slides back up. Gets pushed into the wall at just the right angle. Can't see it behind the Sunoco sign, but he gets pushed right into the wall. The car just tumbles and then gets clipped by Mark McFarland. Slides around, rolls back on its wheels right here, turns over, and then bang! Gets hit pretty hard up into the air on its side. Did Palmenar get a piece of that? Couldn't quite tell, but 86 car did get knocked around quite a bit, and he's not too happy about this track's condition here. Luckily he is okay. Green flag back in the air. We kind of missed the start a little bit there, but it is what it is. Didn't miss too much, so it's okay. Chad Blunt and Jeff Burton starting to pull away from the field just a little bit. Blunt gonna have to hop into that hole there, but it closes up way too fast for him. Here comes Mark Martin down the back straightaway. Martin, Blunt, the 48 Emil, your winner at this track earlier this season. Trying to stay in position to win it once again, but has no help up there on the high side, so it's going to be tough for him. The 27 of David Green moves up to block the 18 and hop in front of him. Now he goes up high, trying to get the outside line formed up and rolling, but a lot of drivers keep bailing out on it. Casey Kane is one of them. He's stuck down in the middle now. Big mistake on Casey Kane's part, unless he thinks that middle lane can get rolling. The outside line has no help, so maybe it was a good decision on Casey's part there. But now here comes the 18. He slides high. Casey Kane with a push from Truex going through the middle. 3 wide still down the back straightaway. The 64 McMurray's going to move up and block the 9. And here comes the 66 of Wimmer. 3 wide. Contact. McMurray keeping it straight. Still keeping it straight. Here comes the 00 all over the back bumper of the 66 car. The 18 of JJ Yaley moving back down to the middle. No, he stays high. He's flirting with it. He's not quite sure. A little indecisive there, but now sticks to the middle line. And now he's got no help. Big mistake. Got a few stragglers back here as well. Boyer, Menard, Vickers, and the 41. All drivers that were involved in earlier incidents, just trying to take it easy at this point. Johnny Sauter, Tim Sauter, still in the mix here. Tim just trying to stay in the draft at this point. Their brother Jay is already out of the race. 5 laps to go here from Daytona. Oh boy. Here comes the 66 of Scott Wimmer. The 20 of Hamlin. Wimmer goes high. Hamlin got barely any help down low. Got a nice flyby there on the back straightaway. We're about to get another one here. Off turn 4. As these drivers try to manipulate the air, see which line will work the best, but Jeff Burton doing a great job controlling both lanes here. Moving from top to bottom. And now 3 wide. Mark Martin gets shuffled out. And that's going to allow the 39 to get shuffled out. We got 2 cars getting shuffled out now. The 66 of Wimmer. Here comes Hamlin to the back bumper of the 29. Where's he going to go? He's going to stick with him here, it seems. But now a push from the 18. That's going to get Truex up there. But we know the 29 is going to hop back down and block it. Hamlin's hung out to dry here. Left with no help at all on the top. He's going to have a hole. He can try to squeeze in there. Where's Truex going to go? What's he going to do? With 2 laps to go here from Daytona. Or 3 laps, excuse me. Top 3 starting to drive away from the rest of the field. Here comes Yaley to the inside. Truex staying loyal to that 29 car. Right on his back bumper all the way down the backstretch. Only 2 to go this time by. Yaley's going to have a nice run. But here comes the rest of the pack. They're going to have a run too. The 77 of Bernie Lamar in the mix here. But now here comes the 87. Who is inside. The 18 back to the inside at the perfect moment. Notice the 29 has to hop back down to the bottom here. And JJ Yaley's going to take over second. But now here comes the rest of the field. That's the split up they needed from the top 3. And they're on it here. down the back straightaway. They just need to stay formed up. They need to stay in line here and work together. They'll be there. They'll all have a shot to win it. Heads through 3 and 4. Kurt Busch is coming. Jamie McMurray's coming. Chad Blunt coming. 3 Dodges working together. Blunt bails out. He stays low. Here comes the 8 of Truex. He's going to have a push from Kurt Busch as we take the white flag one more time around for Jeff Burton. Jeff Burton, Martin Truex Jr., Kurt Busch now. 3 wide behind him. Here comes Chad Blunt. He's going to push Kurt Busch here down the back straightaway. Blunt and Busch working together, the 2 Dodges. Down the back straightaway. Trying to get a 3rd one, trying to get a 4th one. If one of these Dodges back here can get in line, that'll be great for these 2, but I don't think they have enough. A run from Kurt Busch through 3 and 4, but Chad Blunt pulling out. That's going to kill it. At the stripe, it's going to be all Jeff Burton. He sees the checkered flag, and he's going to win from Daytona. Can he do the same tomorrow in the Pepsi 400? Wow, what a race. What a race. That's gonna do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. It's time to look at points. So, we're not gonna end it quite yet. Gotta look at your championship. Money Grand National. Here we go. Points leader is the 60th Carl Edwards with the 7 of Randy LaJoy, 106. Goodness gracious. Points behind him. The 48 of Shane Meal is right there. So it's the 11 of Paul Menard, the 20 of Denny Hamlin, the 22 Kenny Wallace, Chad Blunt, Kevin Harvick, Jason Keller, and Brad Teague round out the top 10. Then it's Truex, Kurt Busch, Jeff Burton, McMurray, Yaley, Johnny Stoddard, Sterling Marlin, Nemechek, Lamar, and David Green rounding out the top 20 in points. Let's look at your winners so far this season. Kurt Busch has won thrice. Harvick and Nemechek have won twice, and everybody else has won once. So, yeah, that's going to do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. We'll see y'all next time. Until then, peace.